Hello world. So today welcome to the second episode of our Nakshatra series. And if you're new to my channel, Nakshatras are the constellation in the sky that are working behind a zodiac sign. So one particular zodiac sign has about two and a half constellation behind it, and that's what really differentiates you from another zodiac sign of the same symbol. So let's say two Scorpios will think totally different. Two Scorpios will have different perspective on life. Even though the core matter is still working, the perspective changes, the level, the energy of those perspective changes. So today we're still on Aries in the second episode, and today we're going to tackle the second constellation in the Aries zodiac sign known as Bharani. Okay, this is a constellation controlled by planet Venus. Its symbol is the elephant and Yoni, which means the female reproductive system. And in mythology, it is controlled by the god of death, Yama. Yama means death. So it's controlled by the god of death. And as you see, this constellation is being ruled by Venus, while we're in the zodiac sign of Mars. So what is exactly happening now when your moon goes through this constellation in this particular degree? And that degree is 13.21 to 26.4 degrees in Aries zodiac sign. Now, if this doesn't make sense to you, go to my channel, go to my Nakshatra playlist and watch my Aries episode 1 on Ashwani, and that's going to explain to you exactly what all this is, meaning. And you see, these are the real secrets of the zodiac signs. People question, why am I thinking different than the other zodiac sign? Even though we think differently, yet we're still different. And this is why, these things come into play. So Bharani Nakshatra, I'm going to show you again in a diagram. Okay, so let's pull this up. Now you see here, this is the Aries zodiac sign. It is 30 degree long. Every zodiac sign is 30 degree long. And yesterday, when we divided this zodiac sign into 2.5 sections, we did the constellation of Ashwani, which was from 0 to 13.20 degrees. 13.20 degrees meaning out of a 30 feet section, 13.20 feet of section was Ashwani. And today we're tackling the other one, the next section of same Aries zodiac sign, which is known as Bharani. Bharani starts from 13.21 to 26.4 degrees. Okay, and this is why there are different energy levels happening in this just in one zodiac sign. So when moon comes into the zodiac sign of a particular zodiac sign like Aries that we're doing, moon represents your emotions. Okay, you're the way you think, the way you feel, the way you express yourself. So when the minute you're born and moon is moving through a certain zodiac sign and it stops right when you're born, that's for your birth chart, and that becomes your moon personality. So you're an Aries moon, yet the degree of the moon is what really matters as to how you're thinking, how you're behaving. So today, you, the Bharani Nakshatra people, your moon is probably between 13.21 degrees to 26.4 degrees in Aries. And so let's see what happens when, these people come out in the world and how they act. So who are these Bharani Nakshatra people? Well, Bharani is a representation of bearing something, like a mother, a pregnant mother. And it's ruled by Venus. What is Venus? Venus is love. Venus is about, experiencing happiness in life. It's a lot more subtle and calm sign compared to Mars. So even though now we're an Aries sign, which is about aggression, which is about being a go-getter, and let's say, for example, you feel that this person who is also Aries is kind of heartless. But then your other friend who is an Aries is kind of like, they understand you, they're emotional, they are able to, show feelings. and that's because their degree of their moon sign, okay, or whatever planet is in that, especially moon. So okay, so if their moon is in between 13.4 degrees and 26.5 degrees of Aries, they're in this constellation. And this energy, this constellation is about taking in energy. See, the one that we did before, the Ashwini Nakshatra, was about expanding your energy. Like, you're just exhausting your energy. You are, going here, going there, going this, you're a go-getter. You're about achieving all these things. But Bharani is about preserving the energy. You're not as active as the other nakshatra. You're not active as the other Aries who was born in the previous constellation or previous degree where their moon was staying. So your mind is not as active. It is still active because you have the energy of Aries, but it is still not as active as the other one. So you're, instead of like working out 5 days a week, you're probably working out 1 or 2 days a week, okay? And you're just more up, you have more feelings compared to the other one. The other one is all about, they don't want to waste time. They don't want to, express feeling. They have feelings, of course, that nakshatra has feelings, but they're more about connecting on a physical level. Like, they would love to have an exercise buddy, where Bharani Nakshatra, they would rather sit down in a park. They would talk to you. They would express their emotions, their feelings, and what Bharani Nakshatra is about, it's about taking everybody else's worry inside. And that kind of causes them to kill themselves. And that's why it's related to the god of death. They are bearing this life within them, but what they do, they take everybody else's feeling inside, all their negative stuff within them, and they feel like, I just feel like I'm dead, because they're absorbing so much of everybody else's pain and suffering. So these people, like the physicians, this nakshatra actually make good nurses, good caretakers. These people, because they're able to take in your pain, they make good psychologists. They make good counselors because they're able to understand and express emotions. And yet at the same time, they're go-getters. They're able to achieve that goal that they want to achieve in their life. So if you are this constellation, if you are the nakshatra, like your moon, your mind, your thinking ability, your ability to express yourself to the world is in this particular constellation of Bharani, yes, you will feel like, okay, I am able to understand more of the other person. I am about to achieve my goal. I will go get my degree. I will go become a counselor, or I'm going to go become a nurse, even a doctor, But these doctors are more understanding than, not even understanding. They're able to show a lot more sympathy than the other sign. The other sign is more like, again, I'll give you a good example. Like, that friend that you take to a spiritual wilderness place where you love going. But that friend is kind of bored within like 10 minutes. He loves it, he enjoys it, but he's kind of bored. But where you're like, man, we just got here. I come here and I stay here for like 4 or 5 hours. So you see how the two Aries, one who loves that as being at a spiritual place and being more subtle and calm in its environment, loves being in that place, where the other one, the one with the Ashwini Nakshatra, may be like, okay, I experienced this. All right, what's next? What else do we do? So, this is who these people are. So whenever it comes to this constellation, you guys make very good advisors. You guys make very good caretakers. Just like here's the thing, everything is positive and negative. So you may not be able to do the things that the other nakshatra is doing, but but you have your own talent that the other nakshatra may not be able to do. Okay, so guys, this was my analysis on Bharani Nakshatra. We're still in the Aries constellation, Aries zodiac sign. So hopefully tomorrow or the day after, I will do the third nakshatra that kind of transition into Aries and Taurus both, and we'll cover that tomorrow. But you see how this astrology is going in a more detailed way, it's kind of starting to make a little bit more sense to you. And remember about the 4 padas. So even in this constellation of Bharani, it's divided into 4 parts, known as pada 1, pada 2, pada 3, pada 4. So if you're on pada 4, you're more transitioning towards the other constellation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, check out my previous one that I did in this video. So this way I don't waste too much time here. But again, if you're new to my channel, and you want to know astrology and you really want to make sense of astrology, subscribe above and check out my link below in the description section, because you'll find a lot more information on my website. All right, thank you everybody. Hasta la vista, baby.